Wait, I just want to double check that it's recording. Okay, yeah. Right, guys. So as you all know, Sundays we like, okay, not Sundays, sorry, man, like Zoom sessions, we just strictly analyzing, right? Basically me showing you guys how I look at the charts, right? Because a lot of people do know how to trade, a lot of people know how to draw trade lines, a lot of people know how to, execute trades and everything, but these sessions are just there for your guidance. You know what I mean? So let me delete this, all of this, guys. So let me just reset. Another tip, guys, that I keep giving, but people keep forgetting is that when you start your analysis, okay, you all know it's on the daily time frame, right? But zoom out 4 times. One, two, three, four. Reason why I say zoom out 4 times is because you can see the chart clearly. You can see your higher lows clearly, your higher highs, your lower lows, your lower highs clearly. See, right now, I can see my higher lows clearly because I zoomed out. I can see my higher lows, right? So you connect your trend line. Oh, this is Nasdaq, by the way, in case somebody asks, right? And I do the same. It's cold. And I do the same for the other side. I'm sure right now, guys, it's like I know I repeat the same thing every week, but like this thing is like studying, man. Like if you keep going over it, you'll know, it'll get into your head eventually. Like I'm sure most of you guys, even me, I was once a student, like in school, the more you go over something, the more you remember. You know what I mean? So Forex is no different. The more you go over, or the more you actually pay attention to it, the more you adapt and the more you learn, you know what I mean? And the more you improve, you know, like you're not gonna pass a test by just studying the day before. You can't like learn how to trade today and expect to make profits tomorrow. You can't study a test today and expect to get 100% tomorrow. You gotta plan weeks in advance, right? Ish, I'm going too much into psychology, right? Okay, sure. So I've drawn my trend lines. You can see that Nasdaq is in the channel. Ish, I'm trying to zoom out. Sorry, you can see that Nasdaq is in the channel, right? And yes, ever since we got this touch over here, yeah, long term we are anticipating Nasdaq to come back to the parallel trend line. Eventually, trust me, guys, Nasdaq will eventually come back to that parallel trend line, right? But that's too far from now, you know what I mean? So let's dig deep into the market. Let's dig a bit deeper into the market, right? So let's go down to H4. H4 again, guys. Actually, oh, sorry, I zoom out again 4 times. One, two, three, four. I do this just to see everything clearly, guys. A lot of people get caught on the wrong side of the market because they don't zoom out, right? So I can see that we have this. Uh, this is a highest point. Sorry, right? So you just want to just draw that in, just so I have understanding of the market, reading market structure, right? Okay, a lot of people will be like, okay, but really you always say trend lines, wada, right? But you can see this one is like steep, right? And we only have 2 touches. Okay, sure, it's fine. You can draw it in. You can draw it in, right? So I'm not saying it's wrong. Then now just zoom in, look at past levels, right? Literally, guys, you just need to. I'm not saying you need to like focus. You just you must be able to read the charts. You know what I mean? So I can actually see, yeah, that this is a high, this is a high, this is a low, low, low. Something's here. Something is here. Boom, there we go. Right? So now I can see that, oh, okay, Nasdaq is approaching. I keep missing the zoom in thing. I do apologize. Let me just close this. So we can see that Nasdaq is actually on a strong zone. As you can see, it was support, 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 broke, retested, support turned into resistance, resisted again, been resisting. You know what I mean? And right now we are actually resisting too, right? So this is how do I say it? This is a high prob. This is an area with the higher probability of reversal, meaning that Nasdaq, the chances of Nasdaq to drop are currently greater, right? Due to this zone, guys. Like pure, like trade what you see, not what you think, guys. But yet again, I'm not saying it's definitely gonna go down. I'm sure you guys have had setups where you analyzing the markets and it just doesn't go your way. That's fine. End of the day, you stuck to your trading rules. Pre breakouts retest, retest, retest. That's fine. So Purely just looking at it, you can see that this is a zone, guys. There's a zone here where we just need confirmation that we're going to get this reversal. So now we come on to H1. H1, yeah, it's a Monday. I thought it was Sunday. H1, you can see that the previous candlesticks were bullish. Let me just zoom out so I can connect this trend line properly. 1 second. I like my charts to be neat. There we go. So we just connect the wicks. Just like this, So you can just see that just wicked below, but they end up closing above. So you can actually see that. 1 second, I just want to draw this in so you guys understand. We have our first touch over here. We have our second touch over there. Okay. Let's get a mouse. We have a third touch over here, right? And we have our fourth, right? So we could anticipate a fifth touch, right? But remember, guys, we are right now, Nasdaq is currently sitting on a zone. Yes. Let's see how Nas reacted to the zone. You can see, guys, that momentum actually pretty much came to an end. You can see that we had strong bullish momentum, strong bullish momentum. But then once Nasdaq, once price got to this zone, it literally reversed. Look at this meltdown. Pure, simple setup, guys. You can see support, broke out, turned into resistance. Look at that massive drop. Again, boom, again. And then again here. Okay, this one was just playing around. Took out some small accounts, right? You can pretty much see like a lot of people would have entered, so they see that enter right here, So then they'll see deep profits. Not deep, they'll see small running profits, right? Small running profits. This is how the brokers work, guys. See profits, small profits, 500 profits. You get greedy, you add barcode. Hi, the market will just trace a little bit to take you out, to go back to the zone. Sometimes it isn't a fake out. Sometimes it's just your execution that was wrong and your entry points. Whereas if you did say now you enter with proper risk management, you wouldn't have been blown out. But what I'm basically trying to say is that you can pretty much see that this zone has been respected, guys. And as you know, in trading history, most of the time repeats itself, guys. You can see touch the zone, drop. Imagine just from a simple breakout retest, support, breakout retest, retest. Look at that. Dropped. Right? So I'm anticipating the same setup. Right now, actually, don't mind the black line. The black line was that entry point I was talking about, right? So I just want to see clear confirmation, guys. You can pretty much see that there's still strong bullish momentum ever since this week here. There has been strong bullish momentum, and this kind of stick is still pretty much bullish. Still has strong momentum, even though yes, it wicked and closed below the zone, but it isn't enough. We need to wait for like a doji or like a bearish engulfing candlestick or something. So let's excuse me, keep an eye on Nasdaq, but I am anticipating shorts if the zone is respected. Always mix this thing. Always mix this thing up. So I am anticipating sells, guys, only if that zone is respected. You know what I mean? You can pretty much see on H4, H4 is still extremely bullish. Just zoom in properly, you can see H4 is still extremely bullish, right? So weak traders would enter sells right now. Okay, let me not say weak, I can take that back. Let me say aggressive traders, right, would enter sells right now just because it touched the zone. But us conservative traders, who not that we're playing it small, but we're playing it safe, but we're being wise with money. This is money, guys. At the end of the day, wherever we get it from, like, guys, you need to be wise with that money, right? So you can't just enter, like, we need proper confirmation. You're risking, guys. You're risking money. Imagine, would you just give your car up to someone you don't know? Nah. We want to have trust with that person. But yeah, that's my Nasdaq setup, guys. let me know what you think of the setup and the explanation, and if you guys understand in the chat before I proceed. Just want to make sure everybody is on track. I know Nasdaq. This one I explained it. This one. What did you say would determine a sell, bro? Some sort of reversal, bro. Candlestick, change in momentum. You know, like a doji 4-hour candle to be like, you know, to be pretty much bearish. You can see it's extremely bullish right now. So yeah, that's what will determine. That's what will determine. Bro, please re-explain. Hey, I just took like 10 minutes to explain this. I'll save it. The Zoom session will be saved. That's my analysis on Nasdaq, guys. Yo, daily candle is extremely bullish. So what I also do see happening is that this zone could actually be broken, right? And then Nasdaq could come back to the all-time high, which is this zone over here. I can't see it right now because my face cam's in the way. 15,711, right? But let's first see how Nasdaq reacts to that zone. Understood, especially when you said about waiting for the confirmation. Yes, yeah, I am waiting for a short-term sell. But if we do the 4-hour closes, that's where we can have more confirmation. Depends on how the 4-hour closes. You know, you need to look at that candlestick by candlestick. So a bearish candle will confirm. It depends on the type of bearish candle. If it's a doji, bearish engulfing candle, you know what I mean? Or if you get like a strong wick, you know what I mean? Does your strategy work for synthetic indices? It's not that consistent. Even me, I'm not that consistent with VIX. So that's why I would provide VIX. Yeah, we're expecting a short sell just from reading the charts. But anyways, guys, let's not waste time. Let's move on to the next. All right. Okay, I'm closing the chat now because this thing is disturbing. I don't want to USDC daily time frame. I know this looks confusing, but at this point, drawing on your support and everything is pretty much useless because you can see that current market price is extremely far from those levels. You know what I mean? So this is plot our previous high, right? Here it is. This thing is bright. Sorry, hold on. Previous high day, right? So just want to show you guys that these setups aren't always guaranteed to be respected, right? Just look at this is the daily time frame. We can see that the market was making a rally to the upside, right? And everybody was waiting for a reversal around here, right? Yes, you can see daily candle close with a strong wick rejection. Instead of closing below this high over here, many people would enter sells. I'm not even joking, even out into if I saw this today, I would sell. I don't want to lie because I'm gonna go double top pattern, first top, I'll be like, oh, okay, strong wick rejection. This is my second top. Me, I'm selling. Nope. See what the market did. These things happen. No strategy is 100%. No strategy is 100%. Right. So this is dig down to 4-hour. You can see it's a mess. So to show you guys something that okay, yes, you can see that it did drop. There you go. So we go down. Okay. So we do see that we do have this high over here on the 4-hour time frame. And obviously on the same zone we would expect a close below and some sort of bearish candle, you know what I mean? And we did get that. You can see strong wick rejection, a nice bearish candle. Yeah, a choppy sell, not one of the best, right? This is when you need to use not multi-strategy, but don't only look at support and resistance. So we're drawing our trend line. So okay, obviously I only start my trend line on the lowest, right? And I can see that I know this isn't working out. So I move on to my next low. I don't know if I said lowest, but I'm going to say low. I'm like, okay, it's not working out, so move on to my next low, which is this one over here. I'm seeing something, right? So this is dig down. Now you can see that we actually have this trend line. 1, 2. So we do have decent touches on this trend line. 1. So the rest is here forever. So I don't count that as a touch, right? Just dig down to H1 so everything is clearer. So I'm just gonna mark this in, guys, so that the analysis is clean. But remember, this is the zone where we did anticipate that double top pattern, right? You can pretty much see that right now. Your USDC is like playing around, You can see that, okay, showed some sign of reversal, nope, faked out, and came back down. You know what I mean? Showed some sign of reversal, strong wick, nope, just shot up, then came back down. This is just pure market conditions, guys, and there's nothing you can honestly do. You know what I mean? So this is where I actually play around. So 1 hour time frame, you can pretty much see that we in an uptrend. You can see our higher lows and our higher highs. So yeah, we in an uptrend. I just realized this right now. But looking at it now, this is a pure price action pattern. You can see that we are actually having a triangle, right? And we're about to get to I forgot the correct terminology, but this corner here, which is the point where it's most likely to break out, right? But this looks like some sort of a rising wedge. So this is basically actually a sun, guys, looking at it from price action, right? But yet again, it all depends on how USDC reacts to this upward trend line. So that's USDC. Leave a message in the chat. I want to know if I can move on to the next one. I don't know if I can move on to the next one. Yo. Hi, excuse my yawn, guys. Ish. Okay, I'm proper. So do you guys get this move proper? All right, let's go. German 30, but this one's playing games. US 30 is just hit resistance. Yeah, okay, I saw it. Like a double top type of pattern. Last time was a movie. I understand. You can see that we do have a double top type of pattern. So you see now, you can see that Nasdaq is sitting on its own too, but it hasn't. Okay, it could drop, but we don't have enough confirmation. Whereas US30, we have confirmation. We have 2 sets, no, 3 confirmation. We have 1, a rising wedge, symmetrical triangle, whatever you guys call it, both actually patterns, right? And that's a bearish reversal pattern, right? 2, you can see that we have a triple top. This is a triple top or what? For me, I don't like forcing. But okay, let's call it a triple top. Let me just remove these things here. Right? Yeah, this is actually going to drop. USDC is actually going to drop, right? And we have a triple top, strong wick rejection. Yeah, USDC is going to drop. I'm actually going to let me take a picture of this right now so I can send the analysis after the Zoom session. USDC is going to drop. And this is one of those dangerous drops where you could actually drop past the trend line, like, just melt down. So yeah, USDC is actually available for sales. I'm gonna release the signal and the setup with the explanation, but you can pretty much see triple top pattern, guys. Simple. So that's USDC. What do you guys? USDC, yeah. What do you guys think in the chat? But you can see we don't have a third touch. We only have two touches. You know what I mean? So just give me your guys' viewpoints in the chat. It's definitely gonna drop. Yeah, the chances of it right now dropping, it's not complicate things. It'd be like, no, it's supposed to go to that trend line. Like we see a triple top pattern, we see wick rejection, we see bearish candles. Yeah, you know. So I'm actually, yeah. Now the hard part comes execution. Because somebody is here with the 300 rand accounts, they're gonna enter sell right now. Right? They're gonna enter sell right now. It's gonna play around and possibly go up, then come down, guys. Whereas a person with a 3K account was gonna be able to survive this movement. You know what I mean, guys? So execution is something else that I want to host. That I want to talk about on Zoom. Right? What if your account is small? That's the thing, guys. Like if you're a beginner, don't even trade small accounts, guys, because I know how the market is. I know how market conditions are, guys. USDC is actually valid for sales right now. I wish there was a way for me to send it to the group, but I'm on a live Zoom and the thing won't save. German 40, as they call it now. Same analysis from last time. I don't want to delete it because it's gonna take time. So basically, excuse me. So basically, yeah, you can see that we have a downward trend line. One. Must I zoom in or is this? Let me zoom in a bit. So 1, 2, and third touch of it, yeah. Right, okay. Many people be like, oh, when you only say we must connect our trend line. There we go. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is just to keep the analysis clean, I'm gonna delete this because it's far and irrelevant right now. I can keep this in. So right now, what the account size, guys, like 2K, guys, 2,000 rand. You can't deposit 300 and expect to make 10,000. So I can see this brightness is up. Okay, there we go. Yeah. You can see we have first top. I wouldn't really call this a second, but you can see that we're currently sitting on this previous high over here. So I need to wait and see how German 40 reacts to this song. Trying to move on to USD CAD. This was a nice buy. USD CAD, guys. 4-hour time frame. You can see previous low broke out, retested. Right. Ever since then, USD CAD has been dropping. It has been dropping till we got this low here. Right. And you can see that now on USD CAD, we have higher lows, right? Okay, sorry, I'll read in the chat. Yeah, right, and you can see that we have our downward trend line. So looking at pure price action, you can see that the 4-hour trend line closed above. Sorry. You can see that the 4-hour candlestick closed above this trend line, right? This wick here is a retest on the smaller time frame. Okay, USD CAD is another one on this release. So you can see simple breakout and retest setup. Yup, even got our candle. This thing is a definite buy, guys. To where many people might ask, first take profit can be your previous high. Okay, I just got a session. I just got a message that I'm running out of time on Zoom. First take profit can be your previous high. So that's TP number one, right? And then your second could be like the zone, guys. So yeah, that's it. Other setups, I'm waiting for them to play out. Like this is UPUSD. I'm waiting for it to fully um, break or pay the trend line. But otherwise, there's nothing else at the moment. Definitely will be an update in the group chat if there's more setups. But USD CAD valid right now, and USD CAD, USD. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna save the session. Yeah, setups will be coming during the week when I see a proper trade. Because remember, we don't want to rush anything. What about the giveaway? Yeah, I'm gonna host giveaways, trading giveaways, um, rewards for students withdrawing, biggest withdrawal, or set a target be like 3K withdrawal. Like it's something I'm just not gonna speak about. You know what I mean? Someone who makes a, just want to speak on it, gonna speak on it. So that's all for today's Zoom session, guys. Um, I do hope you guys took some notes. And now let's just keep an eye on the markets and let's wait for those setups to play out. USD and USD CAD are valid right now. Right now, after this Zoom, I'm going to take a nap. When I wake up, I'm going to analyze more and just look for setups, fish for setups. Literally, guys, you need to go to the ocean and dig that fish up. You can't expect to chill on the sand and wait for the fish to come to you. So I'm going to take a nap and I'm going to analyze all the pairs and then pick the best setups. So yeah, shout out, guys. Yeah, let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. You know the vibes.